But here's the thing, nobody's perfect. Everyone is human, and this school will test you. It will test your ability to be tolerant, to be patient, and to be accepting. I look at you and I tell you that nothing will ever be perfect. Nothing will ever be exactly how you want it or how you pictured it. Just like you and me, the staff and the faculty make mistakes. Nothing they say or do may ever make sense to any of us, but at the end of the day, their reasoning behind it accounts for a lot. They do it out of love, out of kindness, not out of a hatred or a desire for us to fail. I encourage all of you to make mistakes, to challenge the system, to voice your opinions, because in the end, that's what will teach you the most about yourself. And there's really no safer place to do it than this campus. This school encourages you to question. It encourages you to advocate and challenge those around you. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to my friend Savannah. For those of you who don't know this, Savannah and I, our sophomore year, were each other's least favorite people. We made mistakes that year, but as we were talking, we realized that we wouldn't trade those mistakes for anything, because it brought us to where we are today. It has taught us a lot about ourselves, and if there's something I learned from Savannah, it's that first impressions aren't always true. And no matter what, forgiveness is something that should be given to everyone. And by giving that forgiveness on both ends, grows one of my strongest friendships here today. The same way I wouldn't trade my hardships with Savannah, I wouldn't trade any of the difficulties I faced here. I now know that all those hardships, all those situations that tested me, have paid off. I realize that pain, frustration, sadness, and every feeling that we choose to bury, those are the ones that show you the most about who you are. The Leonel School is a place to grow and to learn. It may not seem like it now, but the people you're surrounded with here end up teaching you the most about yourself. This is when you will learn some of the most important life lessons you will ever have. Dr. Seuss once said, "It's high time you were shown that you really don't know all there is to be known." By this, I believe he means that no matter what, there is always something else to learn. The possibilities are endless. No matter how much you think you know or believe you know, there is always something that you don't know. I used to believe that being a four-year senior meant that in some ways you were loved more, but I now know that that's not what it means at all. Being a four-year senior only means you're lucky. You are lucky to have spent more time in this community surrounded by those who truly care about you, and you're lucky to have more memories that can never be taken from you. I've gone from the 8th grade girl who never turned in her homework to a senior girl who now gets straight A's and believes her future is brighter than it's ever been. And that's thanks to Leonel. There's so much you can discover